Hey, Christian Caveman back here. My little survival fire starter kit. Visually, you can see, yep, it's a pill bottle, aspirin bottle. Got duct tape on the outside for uses of survival. Mainly, well, let's get into the inside. You can pack this full of basically anything you want. And that's why I like this size of bottle, because you can put whatever you want into it versus a small one, but these work good too. Let's see what we got in here. Q-tips, ferro rod, Vaseline, lip balm. What do we do here? Well, what we do is we're going to fluff these ends up on these very cheap Q-tips, so they get a little bit of air and fluff, like so. That'll help them burn a little bit. And we're going to clip that right in the middle. You can do it one side or the other. This just kind of helps make it a match. Kind of like a windbreak match, survival match. But what this Vaseline does, it's petroleum, which we all know that likes to burn. And we're gonna get that just rubbed in all over. There we go. Anyways, I'm making a mess here. But what I wanted to show you is that you can put a ferro rod, even if it's matches, but the good thing about a ferro rod is you could use this on other stuff, starting fires. But with this petroleum jelly based, you can use this for anything. You get your little bird's nest, fire starter stuff, all that, everything together, and it all goes into this aspirin bottle. You can put anything in here. Little P51 can opener, a little knife, anything you want, and it fits in there. But I'm going to use this knife here just to start this. Oop. There it is. I finally got the spark on it, but look at that thing burn. I'm blowing on it. If you can see that. And it's holding flame. So there is some wind resistance. But you get more time out of it. Than you would a regular match or anything like that. It's because of the petroleum jelly mixed with the fibers of a cotton or anything like that. So this is what helps. And the best part about it is it all goes into this, all your fire starter. And I used my beautiful Cattaraugus, but have a striker in there, your Vaseline, your Q-tips, your can opener, a little pocket knife, fishing gear, whatever you want. You put it right down into this little survival kit. You put the lid on it, and this, basically you don't have to use it until you absolutely need it. And even the duct tape that's on the outside, I like it on the outside because I usually put a Ziploc bag over this. On top of that, this itself is a bobber. So you got your fishing gear in there, and you can seal it with this. You put it around the lid and it seals the top. It's petroleum, so no water's getting in and out. This is also a flotational device, so you don't have to worry about it getting submerged and everything being lost. But the way I really like to seal it is taking a candle and just putting wax around it when it's not going to be used for a long time. You offset your opening. When you're ready, you push it over and it breaks the seal. You pop it off. Now the duct tape, I like it on the outside. Like I said, I like to also put it in a Ziploc. So if I'm carrying a pack or literally in my coat or anything like that, it's no big deal. But if you got a nail or a little piece of stick, because a good steel nail, fits right in there, 3-incher, and you can wrap it around that, because a nail can also be used in a ton of different survival things. So the main thing was this being a part of this, because you can put that right in there instead of using cotton balls and having them soaked in Vaseline already and then trying to seal them up. You could put so much more in a aspirin bottle, which is what I really like, and you can use this container for other purposes. There's so much you can do with the container itself, plus everything you can put into it. I mean, anything. It's got a wide mouth. You can do so much with it. So, fire starting survival kit plus a ton of other things. I mean, literally, this can be a bobber. It's a big one, but you can seal it off. Even if you have to open it up to get all your contents out, if you got this, you can seal it back up, because this petroleum jelly will seal the lid. It'll keep water from going in and out. It'll be airtight again, even if all the contents are out, or even if part of them are in there. So if you got fishing gear in here as well, it still works. And yes, like I said, you'd want to have your duct tape off, maybe on that nail or a little stick, but have some duct tape in there. Have aluminum foil. Have whatever you want. Maybe a little snack, I don't know. But you can put so much in this little survival kit. But the number one thing, I believe, fire. Because you can do so much with fire. You can, for thousands of years, 1,000 different ways to start a fire. But even have matches in there if you want. I wouldn't put a lighter in there, because most of the time this would be a sealed deal on mine. This is just kind of a remake of some of the ones I got, because they're sealed up and they've been trued and tried. I've submerged them, left them underwater, with the wax seal for months. It buried them, done everything, and they work. Unless anything degrades down by the bottle or anything, a certain kind of cold moisture gets in there. But if you got even the stuff inside in little Ziploc bags, if you want to, and then everything comes out in that, so it's an extra seal. I love it. But number one part of the whole fire part is these two things right here. I love it because you can use half or both of them, and you fluff this up and put a little of this on there, get a spark, even like I said, a match, or if you got a lighter out of your pocket and you're cold and you don't got a knife or you can't strike anything with a little ferro rod. The reason I put that in there is because all time of the year this will work. It might be hard, when you're frozen. If you've been out in the sticks, you understand what I'm saying. There's nothing easy about it when when your fingers don't work. But if you got a match in there, good stick match or something like that, matches, handful of these, this little fishing tackle, whatever, aspirin bottle. I like this size personally. These for a couple little cute deals, but and you can put a lot in those too. So, but I like this because it's kind of the whole deal. So, anyways, little fire starting and survival kit. I hope you guys like. Please stay tuned for the next one. I want to do some lighting fire in the wind. We've had some lately. I got a couple neat tricks, and some of this stuff, doesn't work in the wind so well, but that's the survival part. So stay tuned. Appreciate it. Subscribe, like. Christian Caveman out.